Look at that. That's crazy. And so look, so I'm sitting here talking and it's not picking up any audio. Basically, all I said, I'm gonna sum it up because I was just yapping. Hey, hey, what's up, guys? Another one, another video, man. All glory be to God. Okay, all glory be to God. And I basically I say the same thing. I say the same freaking thing, and like the intro, I always hit y'all with the hey. And I realized I freaking well, we're back, brand new video. Like we're back, another day. What can I say? It just happens. It just happened naturally. So I'm going with it, man. I'm going with it. You know. But what I was saying is before I realized, thankfully, I realized the mic was muted. I'm saying y'all are blessed, man. We're blessed. I want you to know, stay thankful for what you got. You know, you may not have a lot. It may not be going great, but don't focus on what you don't have. Focus on what you have. And there's a lot of people out there who aspire to have what you have. You know, so just remain thankful. Remain knowing that you are blessed. Because we are, man. We are. If you woke up today, you're still counting your blessings, man. So keep on keeping on, okay? Anyways, I wanted to talk about vegetarians and shout out to all my vegetarians. You know, I've had I think my dad practiced being a vegan. He's no longer vegan. We just smoke some chicken, and it's definitely smoked, man. It's good. It's good. But my gosh, the I tried some of the skin of the chicken. Whew, it was strong, boy. Strong, potent, potent. But I'm just thinking, it's got me thinking though about like vegetarians and like people who don't eat meat. And I'm just like, my gosh, I don't know if I could ever do that ever, you know? God, I think God put animals, especially cows, chickens, etc., fish. He put these animals on the earth, of course, to produce milk, breed, give us resources, and them to live. But he also produced them for food. It's a food source. You understand? And we are God's most treasured creation. Although we act the way us humans act, we are his most treasured possession, you know? So when it comes down to like eating meat, I feel like that's just something that is a blessing that we have to utilize. And, you know, all respect and all love. I completely, if you're a vegan and you're watching this, give me some input of why you chose to do that. And I know there's a whole list of benefits that could help you being a vegan, things of that nature. But there's also a whole list of benefits that help you being a meat eater and eating meat. So one thing that I think of is just, and this was a fellow coworker that I was working with at a point in time, and he told me we're sitting there driving, and he's like, "You ever wonder?" He's like, "How cows are so fat when all they eat is grass? They're so fat and meaty, and all they eat is grass." Hey, Dad, and I'm recording my video, and so that's the Fox. Yep, yep. But no, he put that into perspective of like, isn't it wild how these cows are so meaty and fat, but all they eat is grass, but they provide so much meat, you know? And I'm like, dang, I'm like that is something actually. I never really thought about it like that. But it just goes to show where it's just like, man, God has put these animals and all they eat is grass and they're fat and full of meat, you know? And it's just, man, are we just gonna let a cow live its life and die and not provide no use for us? Of course, it'll bear children, milk. Me personally, of course, I can never kill a cow myself, unless I was starving, then hey, I gotta do what I gotta do. But ideally, I would just be a milk farmer, raise a cow, milk it, sell milk. Simple as that. So it wouldn't die. And then when they start getting a little old, when I get my good use out of them, and I feel like it's about that time, I'd have to do my due diligence and harvest them, eat them, man. Simple as that, And then they already had babies, rinse and repeat, man. It's a whole cycle. But I need I need to eat meat, man. I need to eat meat. I don't I don't know how a vegetarian does it. Respect to the vegans, man. But meat personally, yep, meat personally. I'm gonna need some protein. I'm gonna need some protein, man. And the least I could do, we got a little fly up in here, man. It is what it is. The least I could do is I'd be a pescatarian, only fish, but no meat. I just can't see it. Can't imagine it. Can't imagine it. It's it's absolutely crazy. Anyways, I'd air that out. So much love. Hope y'all are all doing well. Have a great day, great weekend, man. And if it's not the weekend, have a great week. And good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and good morning. This morning, of course. Love y'all.